Okay, so on a Pad 10, got it with 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage, which I believe is the only storage variant. And I've also got it in grey. So like I said, this is a review unit provided by Honor, so it has already been opened, but you do get the tablet on top. And then in this compartment here, you'll get your charging cable and paperwork, etc. So let's just chuck that to the side. And here is the Honor Pad 10. Now, footprint rise, basically identical to the Pad 9, same 12.1 inch display, same aluminium body and USB-C charging port and volume button and power button. If I can get it to focus, probably not. So like I said, same 12.1 inch IPS LCD display, 120 Hz refresh rate, 1600 by 2560. So overall, a very similar experience when it comes to the display. So then you've just got your usual starting bit when it comes to setting up the tablet, go through all of the terms of use, etc., and connect to Wi-Fi. So then I've popped in my Wi-Fi information and it'll give me the option to copy data, which I'm not going to do at present. Adult, I'm hopefully an adult using this tablet, and then just popping in Google information. Okay, and then once you've done that, it'll just go through the rest of the usual bits and bobs when it comes to setting up most Android devices, to be honest. Set your search engine. Where did it go? Google. Set as default. Sorting out your Gemini bits and bobs, which I won't do just yet. And then you can of course log into your Honor ID, which I won't do just yet. I do have one of course, but I will leave that for now. Now you can set up a face recognition using that front camera, which is just going to be a 2D image of your face. So it's not the most secure. So I'm just going to set a password for now and set up Face ID later if I want to, which I probably won't, to be honest. We'll set up that later. Enable location services for when you're shopping, maps, etc. And then of course you can choose the gesture navigation and the 3 keys, which I will keep it on gestures for the time being. And there is the Honor Pad 10 out of the box. As you can see, very, very similar to what you'll find on the Pad 10. Update on device optimization parameter. I will update that later. And let's just quickly go into the settings and go about tablet, just so you can see some information. Snapdragon 7 Gen 3, 8 gigs of RAM, on a Pad 10, 10,100 mAh battery. So that's 2 improvements already. Snapdragon 7 Gen 3 over the 6 Gen 1 in the Pad 9, and then a 10,000 mAh battery as opposed to the 8,300 of the Pad 9. And then we are running Android 15 with MagicOS 9 on top. And then we are running a Google Play system, January 2025 and May 2025 security patch. More may come through, security patch updates, etc. the more I use the tablet, but that's what we're working with at the time being. So I'm just going to quickly download Need for Speed No Limits, and then we'll just do a little bit of gameplay. I'm not going to go through all of the bits and bobs when it comes to all the settings menu and all that, because you know it's all very similar. Why does that keep defocusing? Sorry about that. So we'll download that and then we'll have a little bit of gameplay. Okay, so while that's booting up, I have also got the Honor Magic Pad 3, which I will also be doing a similar video on as well. So definitely get subscribed if you want to see that video. Let's turn it down just a smidge. And let's play a little bit of Need for Speed. It actually looks really nice on this big 12-inch display, 120 Hz, so everything should be nice and smooth. And performance-wise should be a nice improvement over the 6 Gen 1 on the Pad 9, which I did play a little bit of this on that tablet and it was pretty smooth as well. But the 7 Gen 3 is still a mid-range processor. It's found in the Honor 400. It's not a powerhouse by any stretch. So just bear that in mind. If you're someone that does a little bit more intense gaming, you certainly might want something that's a little bit more powerful. Sorry about this, let's just skip this bit. So of course, if you do want a tablet that's more powerful than this one, I would suggest looking at the Magic Pad 2, which comes with a Snapdragon 8S Gen 3, which should be a nice improvement over this one. And then of course there's that Magic Pad 3, which comes with I think it's a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which is even more powerful again. But of course they are considerably more expensive as well. So price wise, the Pad 10, you're looking at, I think current prices on Amazon, 220 quid or so, which isn't too bad. So there is just a little bit of gameplay. So jumping into the settings, just very quickly to talk about the battery. So of course you've got a 10,100 milliamp hour battery, which should get you some nice improvements over the Pad 9, and you also get the same 35 watts charging as well. Oh, let's skip those bits. And then of course you've got just the usual when it comes to wallpapers and lock screens, etc. You've got a plethora of options to change your wallpapers. Let's just agree to all of those bits. You can download themes, etc. And then there's a me section, which is where all your downloaded ones will be, but I'm not going to go into that too much. And then you've got large screen features, global taskbar, which is the bit down the bottom there, and then app extender, opens into your windows, etc. And then of course you've got your Honor AI bits as well, which includes Magic Text, Magic Portal, which will, as you can see, the animation there, like a circle to search type thing. You can circle certain bits on your screen and then drag it to another app to send it to someone or something like that. So overall, I think the Pad 10 is going to be a pretty nice improvement over the Pad 9. Although the display is going to be basically identical, you get that slightly improved performance. One thing that I have noticed, I have seen, so storage wise, like I said, we get 256. I think there might be a 512 gig model of the Pad 9, which I don't think there is with the Pad 10. What markets that's going to be in, I'm not 100% sure, but that's just something to bear in mind as well. And then that selfie camera, you get an 8 megapixel f2.0 selfie camera, and then a 8 megapixel rear camera as well, which is actually resolution wise a downgrade from the 13 megapixel found on the Pad 9. So let's just find something to take a picture of. My Oppo Find X9 Pro, we'll go with that. Sorry, you've got to agree to all the bits. There we go. With my funky case. If you want to know where you get those sorts of style cases from, AliExpress. And they're very cool. So, not going to be the best, of course. And then on the selfie camera, there's just a very quick sample with that selfie camera. Doesn't look the best, but of course it's not the best lighting in here either. So that's just something to bear in mind. But overall, first impressions wise, and I think just in general, this is going to be a really nice tablet to use. If you've used a Pad 9 and you enjoyed that tablet, this is definitely going to be an improvement over that. Certainly with that performance, that bigger battery, the same screen. So it's not going to be any better, but it's not going to be any worse either, which again is something that's great. And then you've got the usual Honor bits and bobs as well. So that's just my quick early thoughts on the Pad 10. Certainly let me know what you think and if this is one that you would consider buying. I absolutely loved the Pad 9 when I had it, and this I would certainly imagine is going to be very, very similar and certainly improved in a number of ways. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely get a subscribe on the channel. I've got more coming with that Magic Pad 3, and check out my Honor Pad 9 review and unboxing videos on my channel as well. And I'll catch you in the next one.